Breaking news this midday. Just moments ago, Luigi Mangione pleaded guilty to federal stalking charges in the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. You're looking live at the Manhattan courthouse now. He entered the plea after a hastily scheduled hearing today. This resolves one of two cases against him in connection with the CEO's death. Mangione is scheduled to go on trial September 8th on state murder charges. Right now, this midday, we are also learning the names of the military pilots who died in a helicopter crash in Bell County. Thanks for joining us this midday. I'm Natalie Haddad. Fort Hood identified the soldiers just this morning. You're seeing pictures of them right now pop up on your screen in just a moment. Chief Warrant Officer DeAndre Huey on the left. He lived in Killeen, Texas, and joined the Army 12 years ago. And on the right, Warrant Officer Seth Olmstead. He joined the Army in 2023 and lived in Belton. Their helicopter went down during a maintenance test flight on Wednesday. And in more news this midday, the Texas Education Agency released school ratings for the entire state. A few highlights here in North Texas. Fort Worth ISD got a C, Lake Worth a D. Both of those districts, you'll remember, are currently under a state takeover. Frisco got an A, Mansfield ISD a B, Cedar Hill C. And of course, we broke news during Thursday's midday that several South Dallas schools earned A ratings. We've posted a link so you can check out how your district and school scored. Just go to the front page of WFAA.com. And we are still celebrating Back to School Week. In Plano, students at Haggard Middle School are returning to a new campus. Chris Sadeghi went to Plano this morning to check it out.
A new school year and a new school building for Haggard Middle School here in Plano. It replaces the old campus that was more than 50 years old. This new 188,000 square foot, three-story facility was funded by a November 2022 bond. It features a modern layout with specialized academic zones, flexible collaboration spaces, and updated fine arts and athletic areas. This is for grades 6 through 8, but elsewhere in the district, they're also opening up a new CTE center and also an engineering academy. We spoke to the superintendent this morning about the new choices available in Plano ISD.
We want to make sure that we are contributing and developing the future workforce here in Plano, and so making sure that we have not only programs that will support our workforce needs, but also programs that actually will help students find their passion and purpose in life.
And in addition to the new Haggard Middle School, that 2022 bond is also going to pay for some refreshed looks for all three of the high schools in Plano in the near future. I'm Chris Sadeghi, now back to you.
All right, you still have 1 week to help students get the year started with the supplies they need. Our back to school fundraiser runs through August 21st. You can scan the QR code on your screen with your phone. Just pull up your camera app, or you can go to WFAA.com/school supplies to make a tax-deductible donation. First week of school brought triple digits.
I know.
A pluses, you know, if it were on a piece of paper, 100, 102, A plus plus there.
Yeah, I think my job, I think they'd say I did a D or an F giving you this weather.
What's the saying? C's get degrees.
That's right.
Hey,
yeah,
we're not gonna, don't tell your kids that.
No, yeah, not the right thing to say. Picture your perfect fall morning right now. Do that.
Okay, it's in my mind. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, 40s, 50s, what?
Oh, I think it's like a crisp 65, 68 degrees.
Okay.
I'm walking in my precious Collin County neighborhood with my coffee and my daughter.
Yes.
I think that's it.
That sounds good.
Changing leaves?
Just imagine that to get you through the next 2-3 months here, okay? 90 degrees right now at 11 a.m. And the heat index is closer to the mid-90s. We're going to see in just a second, if you even want to see it. We're looking south from UNT's campus here, right at the stadium. Football practice already in full swing, it looks like. Temperature 87 in Rockwall, looking west, okay, our Trend Tower camera. Beautiful view, again, just hot, and it has been such a hot August so far. We've caught up on the number 100-degree days now. We're pushing the upper teens. I'll need to go check the exact number. Heat advisory expanded once again today. Surprise. We thought they might do this. They might have to again tomorrow. Heat advisory for most of our counties, a few exceptions west of Parker, west of Tarrant, west back towards Jack County, but all of us going to be just as hot throughout the day today. Now, that goes through 8 o'clock. Heat indices, there you go. Right now, McKinney, 98. 97 in Waxahachie. Look at Meridian. Feels like 102 for you. So very hot day for us. Okay, picking up your kiddos this afternoon, 100 degrees at the bus stop. Okay, 100 through 6 p.m. It's just that time of year where the heat sticks with us all evening. So try to stay cool out there. I do have a little change coming up on the forecast, though. I'm a little optimistic about this. You'll want to see this, maybe a little rain chance coming back. More on that coming up in a few minutes, Erica.
Oh, new this midday, Trinity Metro broke ground on the TRE double track project. The project will add about 2.5 miles of second track, between Fort Worth Central Station and Trinity Railway Express. Trinity Metro says investment will eliminate one of the busiest single track segments along the TRE. And hopefully it is pretty calm out there as far as roadways goes, Erica.
It is, Natalie. Take a sigh.
Breathe out. You and Colin are trying to get me into my zen, my flow state right now. That's great.
You know what? If we can do that for you, Natalie, I would say hats off to us.
Wow,
It's a Friday, girl. So
it is Friday. Y'all made it.
We're almost there. Y'all made it too. Let's show you the drive. A little bit of road work right now, clearing out. Nothing too crazy. This is I-20 eastbound in Dallas County. If you're making your way through the Hutchins area, maybe toward the Ball Springs area, seeing just a teeny bit more congestion. But again, lanes have just reopened from some road work that we were dealing with between now and the early morning commute. So just behind this rather, I-20 eastbound, State Highway 310, same thing. Road work delays are clearing, but we're really not dealing with anything too messy out here. The drive for you in Rockwall County looking great. I-30 and John King Boulevard, eastbound lanes moving nicely, westbound lanes are moving nicely. Very different look from the daybreak drive through that area. Checking in on the commute in Kaufman County, 80 right now, and Clements Drive, not dealing with any westbound backups here. If you need to make your way Forney area into the Mesquite area, again, everything is really looking fantastic. Maybe you've got some errands to run, some lunch plans. The drive is really not going to cause any issues for you. Checking in for the Collin County commute out here at 15th Street in Plano. Again, we are looking really great. And I'll leave you with a quick look at the map. Headed out pretty much anywhere. We're seeing all green out here. Natalie, I'll send things back to you.
Erica, thank you. We're expecting to learn more about what led up to a deadly road rage shooting in Tarrant County. It happened yesterday morning on I-20 on the south side of Fort Worth. Police say witnesses watched the road rage incident unfold around 6:30 Thursday morning. One woman, Latavia Davis, was shot and killed. She was a teacher's aide with Everman ISD who would have been heading into just her 4th day of school today.
Yesterday was a tough day, a hard day, a tragic day here in Everman ISD and throughout the Everman community. Yesterday we provided support for staff and students. Crisis counselors, grief counselors were on campus, and we are doing the same thing today.
Police later arrested 37-year-old Patrick Lawrence in connection with the shooting. He is now charged with murder. There's a new twist in a custody battle involving a surrogate who fled to Texas to have a baby against the biological parents' wishes. The baby has a rare heart condition, raising questions about who gets to make the medical decisions and when. ABC's Sophie Flay has the story.
A major development in a bitter legal battle playing out in Texas after a surrogate gave birth to a baby with a severe heart defect. McKenna West was hired by a California couple, Nasheen Gilkar and Omar Ahmed, to carry their child. But 20 weeks into the pregnancy came the devastating diagnosis. The child would have a rare and life-threatening heart condition in which the left side of the heart is underdeveloped, requiring multiple surgeries. According to West's lawyers, the couple then requested she terminate the pregnancy. But West, who lives in Alaska, refused and traveled to Texas, an anti-abortion state, to continue the pregnancy.
It was just a horrible, trapped feeling to be like, this is my body and I absolutely don't want to go through this. I didn't think that I could live with myself.
The baby boy was born in Dallas Wednesday. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton stepped in, securing an emergency order to ensure the baby received life-sustaining treatment. But the biological parents argue she breached the surrogacy contract, and they sought a restraining order, barring her from seeing or holding the baby. According to their lawyers, they now have full custody. Legal experts say West faces an uphill battle in court.
She does not have legal rights to claim custody because the court has already recognized the biological parents as the parents of this child. So she is not going to have a very successful road to custody, even if she is seeking it.
Lawyers for the couple say, our client's only focus at this time is ensuring that their baby receives the medical care that he vitally needs, and that they, as his parents, are able to spend every precious moment they can with their beautiful newborn son.